And Philip, clearly significant anger and unrest in Dakar today. What justification has the government given for delaying this vote?
Right. Well, first of all, you're right about the worry about the violence in Dakar, not only in Dakar but around Senegal, with thousands of people directly calling for these elections to be held on schedule on the 25th of February, and saying basically that Macky Sall, who's announced already since last year that he's not going to run for another mandate, has got to go, and there's no way that they're going to put up with these elections being delayed, because what they actually think is going to happen is that there's going to be a power grab. This is Macky Sall saying that he doesn't want to stand down. He's going to do everything he possibly can to cling on to power. Now, this all blew up because of journalists drawing the attention to the fact that Karim Wade, who is the son of Abdoulaye Wade, was not just Senegalese, but has dual nationality. He's French and Senegalese, and therefore cannot run for president in the country because he's not wholly Senegalese. That was taken up by the Constitutional Court, which then said that they were going to reject his candidacy on the list coming up for the presidential elections. So the opposition, the PDS, called for an inquiry into the Constitutional Court or Constitutional Council, and then the announcement was made that there's going to be a discussion taking place in the National Assembly, not only to delay the election for at least 6 months, but also to make sure that Macky Sall remains in power until a successor has been elected to take his place. Now, Macky Sall's mandate is going to end on the 2nd of February. So there's a lot of worry about the fact that, well, what's going to happen after the 2nd of February? Is Macky Sall going to stay in power? And if so, what kind of power is that going to be? There is also no date written down in these discussions taking place in the National Assembly this afternoon of the 2nd of February, which means that, in theory, if the election is going to be held 6 months after the 25th of February, that's the 25th of August, that means that there doesn't have to be an election on the 25th of August, and Macky Sall could remain in power after that date. So I think that explains why there's so much worry on the streets of Dakar and elsewhere in Senegal right now.
All right, Philip Turle, thank you very much indeed. Philip Turle, our foreign editor.